Check. Pause. Stop recording. Checkbox check.
Hello everyone, this is Peyton here, and for my dreams I'll normally use a narrator style voice, uh, but for today I'm going to just use regular voice because, yeah. Okay, so, um, I have a few dream videos I have to get out, so I'm going to be recording all three of these today. I will be recording more because the thing is I have a dream journal. And I want to get the document into video form, so I'll be doing that.
Pause recording. Stop recording. Pause record. Not stop. Pause recording. Checkbox not checked.
Okay, so I had to pause the recording because I had to look in my dream journal for something. So this video is titled Death Dreams, and I've had so many dreams about my like my family dying, that it's crazy. So today we're going to go through all of them that I can remember. Now, the reason why I had to look through my dream journal was because I have two stories, or sorry, I have three dreams with winter, um, and one of them was in the dream journal. Um, yeah, so those three winter stories will be at the end, because what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the death dreams, and then to kind of lighten up the mood, I'm going to do some winter dreams that get progressively better, and then there's a funny one. I got a little funny dream at the end. It's so short, I figured I'd include it in this bleak video. Okay, so the first dream, I was walking through a large hallway. There was music playing, and thoughts were coming to my mind. These thoughts were that my grandpa died. I didn't know how, but he died. And then 6 days later, my sister Addison died. For clarification, both these people are doing fairly well. Addie's really good. My grandpa, I don't know how he's doing, but I mean, you know, it, he's okay. So, yeah, for two people that are fairly well off with their health, um, this was a strange one. The second one was I was somewhere again, and my Aunt Vanessa had killed someone. And then I was walking through another area, and I was thinking about how um, my Aunt Shanae had died on the Roaring Rapids ride at Great American. If you don't know what that is, it's a water raft ride. It is a tube of like 8 to 12, and I don't know, I felt like it like had flipped over, or she fell out or something. Just weird dreams. It's just so weird. And it's weird because I thought I had more to share, but that's all my mind is telling me. Um, of course, there's the Death Factory dream. That was the scariest out of all these. See, with these, I was just kind of thinking about it. Oh, duh, duh. Okay, thank God I had some dialogue there. Okay, so now we move on to more crazy dreams. These are more. The first two were kind of just thinking about it, like I was walking through like a memorial hall, just thinking about my loved ones. Um, and these two are a little bit, way bit more serious. Okay, so the first dream, and please, if anyone knows anything about these types of dreams, please put them in the comments before I have more, because these dreams are just, I don't like them. I really don't like them. Um, yeah. Okay, so. Oh no, I just added another dream for the end. Okay. All right, keep talking, Peyton. And, by the way, all these happened in like 2023, early 2024. So I would say all of these happened over a at most 7 month span, but it could have been around 2 months for all these. So just thinking, in 60 days, I had uh like 4 death dreams. Like that's crazy. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay, so this next one, I was in a hospital room or some type of room, but it felt like a hospital room. And there were lights that were kind of bright. And my mother was in front of me, and she was in a bed. And her and I were talking, I forgot about what, and her voice just sounded faint. It's, like, so picture this normal voice. She sounded like this, like, hello, Peyton, what's up? Like, really, really kind of faint. And her and I are talking. I'm like, sometimes I'll get, like, information like, oh, she's here for this, or oh, she's here for that. I'll get that kind of info in the dream. It just comes to me. But I feel like a lot was left out. So, um, yeah, so we had this hospital visit. I saw her, faint voice. Now, that's not a death dream, but here's the fun. No, not funny. Here's the thing. About maybe at max 3 months later, I didn't have a dream journal at the time. Oh, Dust, I don't think this was 2024. This was 2023. So in 2023, I had all these, almost all these dreams. You'll see. I'll tell you. Um. Okay. So we we were in my house, and it was me and my dad, maybe Harper, maybe Adders too. But I got the sense it was just me and Dad and someone else, at least one other person. And we were crying. And now this time, if memory can serve me right, I did get the info that my mother had passed, and we were grieving her loss. And this was so it felt kind of real, you know. And the scary thing is, she smokes, so I pray to God there's no health issues for her. But I don't know. I just wonder if these dreams are signs. If you think there are, they are. Post them in the comments. But it was my house. I knew it was my house. It was the main area, I guess you could say. They were just all standing there crying, and yeah. Okay, so now we move on to we're gonna kind of slowly get better. So those dreams are kind of dark and sad and all that. So in 2015, my grandpa, or might be 2016, but I think it was 2015. So I'm gonna call it 2015. In 2015 or 2016, my grandpa Jim, who was my pops' dad. So my current grandfather, who is my dad's dad, his it's my dad's 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 dad. Okay? So he had passed away from cancer. And it was sad, I I didn't really know that much about him. We we only had a few conversations. And just for clarification again, it is my grandpa Pops, his dad. So the Jim and Joyce, those people, if you guys are family and you're watching this. Um, just clever. So it wasn't my Pops, it was his dad. Okay. He had recently passed away from cancer. And I was sad because Harper didn't get to meet him, or well, she probably did, but She was 3. She's not going to remember him. So I was really sad about that. But I would say a maximum of 3 months after his passing, his unfortunate passing, he was 78. And we were in a hospital room. And the tone was scary and sad at the same time. And it was so sad and scary. And it was a dark hospital room, or it was a little bit of light, but kind of dim. And I said, "What's going on?" And my dad said they're trying to bring Grandpa back to life. Now he had died at least 2 months earlier, 1 to 2 months, or 1 to 3 months. Sorry. Uh, I'm getting scared just talking about this, man. It's so sad. But this dream was kind of scary, and it was just silence for the rest of the dream, and I woke up. So very sad. And I have 3 final dreams. This was actually my dad's dream. Uh, he had this in 2024, as far as I know, and it was all of us in our house, and we had rats. And he saw Winter crumpled up in the corner, and he was dead. But he looked like crumpled up or something from what my dad said. And then Eddie grabbed one of the rats and chucked it outside, and then I think he just looked at Winter, and then the dream ended. So, no more death dreams. Let's get on to some slightly happier dreams. Um, okay, so this one was from my dream journal. This was on June 6th. I'm gonna make sure to clarify if it wasn't. I'm gonna check one more time. And it was a short and simple dream. I was in my house. I don't know where I was sitting, but I was sitting. And I was just sitting there next to Winter, and I was sad because he was old and he barely even did anything. I don't even think he gave me kisses or anything. He just sat there, but I knew he was there. It's like as if I could feel his presence, but I knew he was right there. I may have pet him or something, but I don't think I did. And he just felt old, and I was just kind of thinking. I was just sitting there reflecting, I guess, and thinking. The stream lasted about 10 to 15 minutes of me just sitting there with my buddy, who I love dearly. Okay, so the funny one, here's the funny one. We need a funny one after this, after all this. So the funny dream I had in 2022, I'm pretty sure, or 2021. It was 2021 to 2023, somewhere in there. I know that's 2 years, but okay. And Winter was so he had half of his body up on the counter and stove area, and I heard him doing something with a spoon, and I just got the feeling that he was making Alfredo. So he was making Alfredo and just pushing around all the noodles and stirring it, I guess. Um, yeah, that was a funny dream. I just wanted to share a funny one. After all these bad dreams. Uh, yeah, so again, if anyone's dream interpreter, put them in the comments. Put your thoughts in the comments. If some family members watch this, tell me what you guys think, please, because I don't think I've had any more of these, but if I do, I'll definitely be sharing them. So that brings me to the audio dream journal. Um, so I will be putting most of my dream journal into video form, and it will be uploaded. So, um, I am gonna make a separate video with the Winter being old, just because, um, I do want to make sure that dream specifically gets uploaded. Um, You know, if dreams are really short, I may include them with other dreams. So you might get a two in one, but it'll be like it'll have the dates. See, that's the other thing. I'll have dates for these dreams too. And yeah. Alrighty. Uh I I don't know. I guess I hope you enjoyed this one. For clarification, all of these people mentioned all these people and animals except for my grandpa Jim are alive and well. They're doing fairly well. Um, they're alive and well or doing fairly well. So almost everybody in this video that I've mentioned is doing great. And my my aunt does not kill people, but here's the interesting thing. She actually had a dream or a few dreams that she accidentally killed someone. So that's kind of interesting that she has those dreams and then I have a dream of her killing someone. That's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, and I think I went into that to a closet in that dream I mentioned with the Shanae and Vanessa, and it was like I knew the body was in there. It was crazy, but anyway, no one kills people in my family. It's all just dreams. That's the important thing to remember. All just dreams. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And I shall see you in the next one. Praise the Lord. Make sure you get your salvation in order too, because that's really important. If you got your salvation, you're good. So if you don't know God, if you don't have a relationship with Him, I do think you should consider that because yeah. Um. Alrighty. Peace out.
Stop virtual camera checkbox check. Pause recording checkbox. Stop recording checkbox checked.
Praise the Lord.